Welcome back to an episode of We Are Going to finally continue with not just switching our weapons. No, I want to click on tab in order to open the map. No, we want to build some crude oil harvesters, gatherers, refineries, whatever thingy machines. And there's a refinery that is actually necessary for that. To be honest, I don't know about chemical plants though. I do have a decent amount of resources for them. I think that I have to build them by hand though. What about this one? Oh, they have a somewhat similar design. That's quite nice. Crafting speed, crafting speed, that. Chemical plants. What are they actually good for? I have no idea. But it could kind of take all of these and just split them up a little bit again. And then I could make myself, yeah, another assembler. Like, why? I always click on this in order to select it because this is so well sorted. I always have to find it somewhere over here. So iffy. Anyway, this is supposed to be the chemical plant thingy, and the thing is, I want to split up that thingy there somehow, but I have no idea how. Do I really need to do this in a different fashion? Could be. Could be. Wait a minute. How could I make it so that I can get all of these items in here, except for maybe except for the stone? Yeah, except for the stone. That's weird. Anyway, let's just get the chemical processing thingy in here. I just need these. How am I gonna make that work? Because it also needs, yeah. So I need this one here. That means how do I do this? Because I need an underground build for that. I also need to split this up somehow. But how am I gonna do that? Splitting stuff up like that is real chore, to be honest. A real chore. One way would be to use this splitter right there. And then use some kind of belt mechanic again. That could work. How do you do that? That's the thing. Like, if you have so many items that you need in order to craft the thing, right? Then automating the whole process is a wee bit iffy. It really is a wee bit iffy. So, how could I make that work? I mean, you could take another grabber out of here, and maybe grab it from another location. Actually, I think I know exactly what I can do. Let's just take this one here, place a chest in there or something. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. How can I do this? I could put a bend on it, to be honest. Something like this, and like this. And then what I'm gonna do, like, this is so weird. Actually I could place it like this and like that, downwards. Yeah, that would make a bit more sense, right? It wouldn't look as weird at the moment. But what I can do is I can use a long grabber like that one that grabs from over here and places all of the items in... actually, I don't even know what kind of items are getting grabbed, which is a wee bit iffy. So yeah, let's just see what gets grabbed here. So we have gears only. That's not good. We only have gears. Alright. That's not good. Do we have like... It's only gears. That's not good. That is definitely not good. So it only takes the items from the furthest or inner side or whatever. The one in the left in this case. So I need another grabber that grabs from that side over here. Okay, so another way would be to use, yeah, again, some kind of a splitter in order to make that work. Or we just take this one away completely, get rid of these trees real quick. And then what I'm gonna do is just use a bit more space. And then I could maybe take this one right there, move it down slightly like that. And now, why is there not enough? What happened to the stone though? Yeah, what happened to the stone? That is weird. That is really weird. So, and that one right here will be turned up like... Oh no. No, 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 no. Like that. Whew. Okay, so, back. What happened to the stone? Oh, yeah, it gets grabbed all the time. That's not good. I can try something different, though. Let's take this thingy here and this grabber over here and place it on this side. Place the chest over here and only place in the this thingy right here. Actually, no, let's just empty it like that. But I think it would... Yeah, it's definitely not fast enough. So I need to do this the other way around, so that this one gets filled, and then the other one gets placed in there. And this one as well. Look at that. That is definitely not good. The bloody iron. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, so let's take that one away. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. Why must it be so difficult? Why? Alright. I could... take some grabbers from this one here. Place it like that. Make an underground entrance like this one here. Then... now I get the pipes going, which is great, and I also have the steel. Yeah, I also have the steel. So, and then I need another grabber, which grabs stuff from over here and places it on there. All right. So now we have all of this one done. Now I only need... This one grabs everything now, which is not good. That is definitely not good. Let's take... Don't have all of the items now, which is not good. Stone. So stone can be placed in here still. And it will just fill up to one point. Right. Damn it, I can't make it... No, okay, let's just keep it. So that one places all of the stuff in here. Then I need a filter inserter like that one. And that one filters for... What does it filter for? It filters for iron plates. The thing is, I don't want to take all of the iron out of here. I just want a little bit of iron. So in order to make this work better, what I think I need to do is, yeah, get the splitter out like that. And now I can have it work like so. Huh, actually, I should use splitters much more often. Like every time I need to attach to these lines here, I definitely need a splitter, and then I need an underground belt system and so on. Okay. Only problem is, how am I going to make an underground belt system with this? I could like go upwards and then the other way around. Yeah, oh, that's a very good idea. Actually, very good idea. Very good idea. Oh! I got a really good idea. So let's take the splitter. Like, why does that one not work? Transport belts, obviously. So that one goes like that. And now I have myself two of those exiting parts over here. Then I could... the bend downwards is always the thing that stops me. Which is the really iffy bit. Or maybe I should place it upwards instead. Let's take this one up here. Take that one over here. Place that one over there. And now I still have the issue with it not working the way it should. But now I have a nice way of making sure that it comes out of here at least. So like this one for now. Why is there stone coming out? That makes no sense. There's the stone there. That one has to be bent downwards. So anyway, this one gets, no, wait a minute. Yeah, like that. So, and this one gets bent upwards. And then I'm gonna bend another one to the, no, wait a minute. This one has to be bend towards the right so that we don't mess things up too much. This one also gets bent to the right and bent to the right again. And now we end up with all of the glorious items, which are not glorious items. Like, something is wrong. Something is definitely wrong. Look at that. Okay. That's weird. Okay, now it's normal. Perfect. Ah, sweet. Perfect. Look at how it accumulates. Like, at one point it has to stop, right? Look at that. There's one, another one. How long does it take until it fills up? Like, it has to, at one point, come out of here, right? There we go. Now it stacks up. Alright. So, perfect. We got ourselves all of the inputs. Sweet. Great. Now, how do I make this work? I need to move this thing sideways, or maybe this thingy a little bit further towards the left or something like that. Also, I definitely need to give it a bit more current, just in case. And what else? I need a probably a long inserter or something that inserts from over here. But in this case, I need, of course, the iron, but not all of the iron. So let's take that one away. Get the long inserter that grabs stuff. And then, of course, we're going to go for this one that places things in here. And again, we go for this thing. And a normal inserter, which inserts from over here. And then, of course, we need a steel inserter. And I could actually fuse both of those lines a little bit. Yeah, so let's fuse them like so. That one gets... What's going on? Yeah, that one gets bent to the left. That one gets bent to the right. Now we have all of the supplies in there. Perfect. And I will end up with a few chemical plants created myself. Perfect. Okay. And ton of pipage. Oh, sweet. That was convoluted. But yeah, that's the thing. I want to make use of 2 of those lanes at all times, and then I just have to make sure that I use the splitters a bit more. Okay, and also we are not really going for stack inserter, stack filter inserter. We're not really going for high speed belts. Firstly, they are really expensive, which is a real problem. And the second thingy that I don't quite like about them is that actually how much is in there? Let's see. Yeah, let's place a little bit more there. There we go. And of course all of this stuff. Right. Actually, we need to place in a bit more gunnery. There we go. What else do I need? Okay, that should do it. So, and yeah, before we leave the area, let's just save for security reasons. Ah, thank goodness. Thank goodness. And I hit something. Definitely not what I wanted. So, let's just hope that all of the buildings are still there and intact. And they are. Is it filled up? Yes, 25k. Perfect. Perfect. Let's build some stuff. Let's build some stuff. And we are going to build what? We are going to build did I? Yes, they're over here. Always look for the blinking thing. Sweet. There should be like a take item out of here and not look for it in your inventory kind of thing. Oh god, what's that? How does that work? So we can have basic processing. It can make petroleum gas. Alright. That's just great. Shouldn't I usually get like a tips and tricks thing for oil processing? Is there something in here that says oil? Burner? Copy? Paste? Drag? No. Nothing in there telling me anything about oil. Ah! What do we have here? Storage tank contents. We got 25k crude oil. Flush crude oil from it. Why would I want to do that? And fluid system contents. Ah, okay. So there's stuff in here. 100 out of 100. Then we have 25k in here. I just don't know where the rest is supposed to be, but alright. It would be nice to know what these labels are, to be honest, but I would say that you have to figure this out. But I now know this because I watched a little bit of a tutorial for that. But usually, this one is not self-explanatory. I mean, could mean anything. What else we need? Chemical plant there. So this one says, yeah, okay. Ah, okay. You select what you want to make in here, and then you need 2 specific inputs for that. So we have either the solid fuel, which does what? Fuel value, so and so much. Okay. Then we have sulfuric acid, which needs water, and sulfur. Okay, water goes in, sulfur comes out. But it also needs sulfur for some reason. That's weird. And it also needs iron plates, so where does it get the iron plates then? Then we got a way to make sulfur, which is the... Oh, okay, so you chain link the whole thing together. Interesting. So you have some sulfur stuff, then you have some other stuff and so on and so forth. Very, very interesting. But this one seems to be without an output or something. That's weird. Or does it? Does it come with an output? Pipe to ground. It looks as if it has an output, but I think there are only inputs for that. Okay, now I know how this is done. Again, I clicked on the wrong thing. So, you select the recipe that you want, and then it tells you exactly what goes in and what comes out. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So you don't need to know this from the get-go. You just have to go, you have to fiddle with it a little bit. But yeah, the thing is, you need to select that first. So let's get some of this stuff out of here. Therefore, we are going to turn this 90 degrees or something, like so. Maybe like that, and then we're going to place that like so. Of course, it needs a wee bit more energy. Where are my electrical poles? There's not an electrical pole. This is it. And like that and like that. Then, of course, we need to make something out of... Every time. Out of this stuff. And in this case, what do we need? We need plastics. Coal and petroleum gas. Okay. Oh, is it plastics that we need? I think so. I need the bluish stuff there. This thing. The chemical science packs. They are... I have researched them, didn't I? There we go. So, sulfur, advanced circuits, and engine units. And they also need plastics for it. Okay, so plastics and sulfur is the stuff that I need. Plastics and sulfur. And in this case, we need 2 petroleums. Petrolii. So yeah, that one goes out like that. That one has to be moved a wee bit. So like this, and yeah, plastic. Bam. But I need 2 of them. But I can, I think. Actually, do I need 2 of them, or can I have multiple inputs in order to make this just faster. That's weird. So does that work now? No, it still needs coal. From an inserter, wait a minute. But there's also a little coal field there. Do I really need coal for that? I mean, why would I need coal? Can't I just use burnable fuel? It needs coal. Or maybe I can change it for some other kind of coal. Fuel. Oh, doesn't work. Too bad. Too bad, too bad, too bad. Wait a minute. The coal's all the way down there. It's a wee bit far away, to be honest. A wee bit far away. So, wait a minute. I need more of these structures, just in case. So, and... let's just make sure that all of this is connected. Okay. So, and of course we need some drills for that. Let's see. I could make it so that everything goes into one area like that one. Like that one. Yeah, we don't need to like be too greedy with it, do we? Or do we not? Let's take that one away. What's the difference? You see that? 16 goes down to 16. That's not what we want. Maybe something more like that. Oh, that's good. That is so good. So, and then I can make like this one. And now I don't have any more. I need more drills. I need more drills. I need more drills. Not cool. So, now, where's my electricity? Electricity goes like this, and like that, and like... cannot re... Ugh. I mean, this is minimal, right? This is absolute... oh, okay. Absolutely minimal. So, I also need some belts, which I, for some reason, don't have anymore. Very weird. I thought I had a lot of belts on me, but no. So, that one goes down. Then it goes, like, to the right. That one goes this way. That one goes that way. And that one just goes up. Alright. And to the left, to the left, to the left. To the left, upwards. Ah. Okay, even more than those. Unbloody believable. Unbloody believable. So what would be easier to do? To get the belt system running for the coal? Or to do this in a different kind of fashion? Ugh. Definitely not cool. What I need? Iron plates and iron gear wheels. Yeah, this is not the stuff that I have on me. I mean, come on. How are you supposed to do this? I mean, you need to manage like tons of resources. Okay. We need much more belts. Like I had, how many did I have? I had tons of those. I just don't know the amount, like 700 or so. No! Ah, come on. Stupid rock. Stupid rock. Need to be careful not to hit anything by accident. Alright, so there was a belt processing thing somewhere in here, which I can just take the belts out of if I know where it is. I mean, the belts are coming through here. They're going through here, and then they're getting inserted in to a system. Okay, to be honest, I think I can just take another inserter that inserts like that. I can take this one away. No, that one's not working. Damn it, that's not working. How do I insert it in a way that works? Because I want to end this in a chest or something. Actually, let's take something like that. That one goes, and that one ends up here, and that one goes somewhere over here. There we go. And actually, no, I want to see where the stuff is going. So now it will end up in a chest. Perfect. Ah, sweet. But I can just take all of these away here. And build them again. But isn't there a location where all of those are just stored all the time? I mean, I could take those out. Nah, that's not working. And this one is just getting transformed into different resources all the time. Okay, no, it actually does not store it, which is not cool. Definitely not cool. Okay, how many of those do I have? Okay, I need iron plates and iron gears in order to make that work. Iron plates and iron gears, so that means I need to know where those are bunching up. Did I place a chest full of gears anywhere, or make it get filled or whatever? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. It would be much better for me to have a large chest, actually, something like that. And this one gets filled with resources. Like those. There we go. Okay, all the time. So this stuff is going in here. Then, of course, we need some steel and some pipage. There we go. Same solution like that one. Let's just hope that not only gears are getting inserted. That's not good. Can I override stack size? No. Like it's always 2, 2, 2, 2, and they always get taken from one and the same unit, which is not great. Okay, so what if I would go for a filter inserter, filter the thing, and filter it by this stuff, and what was the other one? Electrical components. The thing is, it does not switch, right? It takes the priority thing, and then it goes to the secondary one. But it does not go zigzag, 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 zigzag. If I go stack size 1, how does that? No, it has a priority, and that's actually not cool. Having it have a priority is not cool. I want it to cycle through that a little bit. That is not good. So that means I definitely need 2 inserters, right? Yeah, I need 2 inserters for this chest, and I need to split it before that. Like, how do you sink items into a chest? Constantly, right? How do you do this? And how do you make it so that there's constantly stuff going in there? And how do you make it so that it switches, right? Like, it always takes one kind of item. It never takes different items. That's not cool. What if we do it like so? Does it? No, it does not fill up. Ugh, come on. How do we do this? How do we do this? How do we do this? How do I get items into chests? That is not good. That is definitely not good. I mean, it's nice that they are getting used up and stuff, but that's definitely not what I want. Okay, so dual lanes you can use in order to provide items, but you shouldn't use them in order to place items into chests. This is done by using a single item belt, actually. Or by just taking the items like from 2 different different sides, actually. Yeah, I have to pick them from 2 different sides. So I have to take this one. Yeah, in this case I also need a filter inserter for this, so that they don't accidentally pick the wrong kind of items. That would be a wee bit weird. So this one is coming from all the way over here, though. Great, 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 great. Not cool, not cool, not cool. Not cool. Let's see. Let's put a bend in it, like that. Okay. And then what I can do is like have 2 of those inserters run up here, and both of them somehow pick up gears. That's interesting. So both of them go for the outer lane there, which is not cool. So that means we need filter inserters for those. And this one goes for gears. And the other one goes for electrical components. Nice. Very nice. So in this case I can also use like a smaller chest to make that work. And now that's just going. Perfect. So yeah, they're going to accumulate. The iron, on the other hand, is going to accumulate. It's just not here. And this stuff is only pipes for some reason. Not good. Not good. And yeah, I just need... Actually, you need one in... okay, you know. Just to make things absolutely secure, you need like pipes. Like a filter inserters for everything. Like, what was the one? Pipes, and the other one was steel. Where's the steel stuff? Steel's over here. Right. Let's take this one. And let's place both of those up here. Right. The thing is, actually I may not even need that many. In this case it would be better for me to have something like that. That's good. Same with this one. The thing is, I don't want to waste too many items. I just want to have a decent amount available so that I can craft if necessary. But I don't want an endless amount, really, right? I wanted to stop and not waste resources, because at one point it will definitely happen. Okay, and this is just a buffer thingy in order to split the whole thing up a wee bit easier. Okay. Why is that one not working, though? It could be that there is a resource missing that I would need for research. Yes. And it is a follow robot. The military components, and they usually need magazines. Magazines need this stuff, and this stuff needs iron. And the iron is coming from over here, which is coming from over... No, wait a minute. Where's the iron coming from? Where's the iron coming from? Wait a minute. Ah, there we go. Oh, no. Yes. So this one places it over here, and then it goes the other way around. And this one does not get any iron, because for some reason it stopped making iron. Or at least... No, it's actually too fast for iron. That's the issue. It's too fast for iron. That's not good. Actually, no, it's fast enough for iron. It just turns it all into gears for some reason. Okay, now what about the iron? Iron is accumulating. Iron is coming in large quantities, but everything is getting turned into this stuff. And I think... Yeah, and this stuff is just accumulating, and at one point it's filled. Okay, once this one is done, then it bunches up with research materials. And then I'm screwed, actually. Then I'm absolutely screwed. Ay. But yeah, then I have to do some manual readjustment. Then everything should be fine. Oh, wait a minute. I wanted to get more belts, right? And belts need iron plates and iron gears. Wait a minute. Iron gears I don't have that many of. So let's take all of these gears. And I'll look at all of those gears. Where do they actually end up at? They don't end up anywhere. Except for maybe somewhere over here. So, gears and iron plates. That should do the trick almost fine. Okay, that should do it. Let's just let it craft, and once we are there, we may have a decent amount of belts that we can use. The problem is the distance, and also the fact that for some reason making more advanced buildings it seems to be a wee bit of a chore, to be honest. Like at the beginning it was okay, but the further you go in there, you need more and more different kind of items and so on, so you need to have like a constant supply of those, and only then will it actually make somewhat of a sense. Okay, So, how do I make this work? This one comes from over there, then it could go downwards, sideways, and so on and so forth. So, this one goes up again, like that. Then it goes towards the west, like that. Then it goes like north, actually. And then like west again. Maybe a wee bit further south, and now we can turn it all the way. Don't want a tunnel. Don't want a tunnel. I mean, it says that we can use tunnels and so on. There we go. Much better. Much simpler. Okay, that one goes up to the. Really. So, now we got that. Wow. And yeah, somewhere over there. Let's see. How do I... Okay. Okay, that's for some reason not working. That's weird. Okay, done. So, next one is, of course, some electrical parts there, so it gets powered. That's the wrong kind of power. There we go, so it gets powered. And how long does it take until the coal is coming? Okay, quick question, why is there no coal? Why does it take so long? What's going on? Shouldn't there be tons of coal coming out of there? Or maybe the... grid isn't strong enough in order to power all of that? No. Something is wrong. It is somehow not working. It is stopping right up here. Oh no. I forgot one part. You gotta be kidding me. Nah, whatever. Ah, right. Oh, it needs more energy. Ugh, I hate pipes. I hate them so much. Wait a minute. There is a better way for the pipes to be managed, so that you can do this and just get rid of the stuff so you can walk past it or like around it somewhat. So there's not enough electricity. That means we need to place another steam engine up here. Oh, wait. Where could I get the coal from that? Also, yeah, it slowly is coming up here. So let's go and take this thing up here. And... oh, wait a minute. Does the splitter need electricity? No. It just splits things. It's great. Like that. Oh. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. So. Okay, wait a minute. Just once more to the side there. There we go. And let's place that in there. Get, of course, a wee bit more electricity. Again. Wee bit more electricity. Like... this one should work. Okay. The only thing I need is like... was it control? Click? Ah, right. Ah, that one is not connected. You gotta be kidding me. It's not connected. Nah, it's connected. So. Now we got ourselves a constant supply of... no coal. What's going on? Oh, yeah. Everything in here is powered by this kind of electricity. And with everything running now, it may not produce as much. It's stopping for some reason. Because the consumption is 30.7. What's wrong? It's moving slowly, right? Therefore, maybe we can try to place another steam engine up here. So now it's 10 to and whatnot. But not enough. Steam. It goes up. And it's always maxed out. Okay, what's the issue? Now it's coming. Output full, yeah. So it bunched up there a little bit. And this is getting placed there in clumps, which is actually a very interesting look. Look at that. Now patches in here that I'm missing. And it's actually rotating really, really slowly. So maybe I need to make myself a few more boilers in there. Where's the thing? Okay, so let's make the setup a wee bit more advanced. Okay, where's the boiler? Over here? And that one can actually be taken away again. And you want to place it somewhere over here. With like these thingies coming up here. And there we go. Actually, let's just move all of these down like so. Take the splitter away. The splitter will be placed somewhere over here. There we go. Now it makes much more sense. So, is there like a... No, we can ghost it, but there's no quick taking things away here. I mean, you can do this, you can do that, but you can only place ghosts in here. That's not cool. At least we can also improve our personal cost thing a little bit. There we go. Oh, wait a minute. Something is still off. I don't know what's happening. Whatever. Let's just keep it that way. Right. And save. Good. This thing has a decent amount of plastic in it, which is good. That means we have to take it out of there from... Yeah, why would be that? Because it is a solid kind of fuel, right? Into this thing. Maybe I can stitch the whole thing together, right? So I don't need any pipes in it, and I just accumulate the resources every now and then. That would be a nice way of getting stuff. Okay, so let's get the plastic out of there. And in this case, there's like petroleum gas. Looks like it doesn't matter where we get that, as long as we get at least one unit like that. That means I can place this whole thing a little bit further up. Maybe supply it from the side, so that it is somewhat easier. Alright. I haven't yet researched any different kind of fuel parts yet, did I? I mean, in order to make that work, I need to look at petroleum stuff and then go down a different chain, a different research part there. Where is it? That could be it. So we have like fluid wagon, ability to transport fluids on rails. They're filled and emptied by pumps adjacent to straight rail segments. Well, this kind of sounds pretty interesting, but why is it that this follow-up robot is still not going to get continued? Something is wrong. Something is absolutely wrong. Anyway, at least now we do have some plastics. Plastics, which I can use in order to make the blue research stuff, don't I? This stuff. No. I still need some sulfur and some of this stuff. Yeah, this one needs plastic, copper, and other stuff. Okay. I definitely need to make a train station. Trains. Needs engines and a cargo wagon. And of course I need some rails to make that work. Okay. For this to be really useful, I need to get it all automated, and not just automated, but automated fast. Definitely. The problem is I need raw stone. I can't just use bricks for it, which is a bit iffy. Really, really iffy. Really, really iffy. Oh, actually, if you think about it, we can scale the whole crafting process in this game by not storing intermediate components. So the thing we are moving about is only the raw resources, right? Through large distances. And if we need to craft anything, right? What we actually do is we place production buildings in between to turn the raw resource into another resource that's one step higher in it. So let's say we have ore getting transported from one location to the next, so iron ore for example, and then depending on where we need it, we take the iron ore and turn it into plates when necessary, right? Well, mostly you need these iron plates there, but if we need, let's say, something more sophisticated, like steel for example, so we need to melt it again, then we do this on the spot, so we are not storing the in-between resources, just to keep everything simple and scalable, right? Because scalability means we need to make adjustments to it, and it gets more complicated if we need to scale multiple resources at the same time. So the production gets faster, the whole thing gets streamlined, but we focus on the basic materials. And everything that is built upon those materials is basically something completely different. So we just place it from one automation building into another automation building. That is maybe something that we can learn from this. So try to automate it in this fashion. That should definitely do it. Okay, and then I definitely need to make the whole petroleum thingy a bit more complicated here as well, a bit more advanced and so on. Alright, so what can we learn? The gist of it, you get your oil from here, it gets pumped. I just want to store it in a silo here to keep it simple. And from over here, we place it into an oil refinery. In order to make sure that you get the right stuff out of it, you have to, of course, choose what you want to produce. And don't accidentally click on this though. And then the stuff comes out here again. Then just look at the symbols here in order to keep everything somewhat similar. And then this stuff gets placed, at least for this recipe thingy in here. Why it does not happen? It gets placed in here and then gets turned into plastics, which is actually quite nice. Quite nice, quite nice, quite nice. So now we have a plastic facility. Nice. Ah, sweet, 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 sweet. Maybe I need to make this thing a bit more advanced. And, what's going on? Why does it still stop? Ah, I know why. I know why. Because the research components, they were getting filled up further and further and further and further, right? So that means that right now, the whole... Where's the military stuff? And why is it not getting produced? It's not getting produced because there's still iron missing, because look at this. The iron is getting taken away all the time. So it does not even manage to get through here. Not cool. Definitely not cool. That means we either need to make more iron somehow. And this is the reason why we can't make more iron. So where does it actually go to? So it goes over here, goes down there, it gets burned. And from over here, it gets sent even further through here, and it ends up in this chest. And from this chest, it goes towards other places. And this pipe stuff is full. Alright, so once this one is full, and once this stuff is full, the steel will just congest. Actually, let's just... There we go, like that. Let's keep it like that. Now it stops. Perfect. And now we don't waste any more metal. The whole thing gets filled up. And once that's done, because this filter inserter is just too damn fast. Anyway, once that's done, the iron will maybe manage it to get all the way over here. But yeah, this is basically the thing, right? We have the iron plate, which is actually coming out of here as these things here. So always go from like one to the next and try to bunch up the assembling machines. Only assembling machines. You go from one assembly part to the next and to the next and so on and so on and so on. So you only have this stuff. You only have raw materials on there and or the finished product. Actually, you can also skip the finished product, right? You don't need all of this. You can just place the next lab in here on the end there. So there's always enough stuff that's ready. The only problem is, yeah, and then I can just select all the labs and then move things all the way about there. So if you think about it, I think this is the actual genius of it. To figure out the pattern that the assembly machines need to be connected, and then you supply them with the raw resources, and that's it. And then that's it. So let's say you have this one over here. This one needs, sadly, 5. Yeah, it needs 5 different resources, which is actually a little bit iffy. So how do you place 5 different resources on one of those, right? Let's just see. Let's get a few more assembling machines. Right. What was it? Control right click to get half of those out. That should do it. My inventory gets filled up with, I don't know, random stuff. Anyhow. So, how could we make that work? Let's see. Let's just stand right here in order to get our point across. So some of these recipes need 5 or maybe even more units. This one, for example, okay, maximum follower robots, this one is a stack inserter capacity +1. No, this is just a normal upgrade. There we go. This one needs like steel plate, advanced circuits, and stone brick. 3 different components, right? And those 3, of course, are coming from some other places and so on and so forth. But this is basically it. But there are some exceptions that need like 5 resources. What about the silo? Let's just go from the finished thing. There we go. This one needs 5 and this one needs 3. So it looks like 5 might be the highest amount. Let's go one step higher. 2. This one is 3 again. Another 4. So yeah, the maximum might be, and this is some lubricant. And some other stuff. What is that? Advanced oil processing. Different kind of stuff coming out of it. So we have advanced oil processing recipe. Heavy oil, light oil, and petroleum gas are different kind of products. Interesting. Heavy oil cracking to light oil. In this case, wait a minute. Heavy oil cracking to light oil. Ingredients. Yeah, I just looked at it the other way around. Okay, so water and crude oil turns into heavy, light, and petroleum. Water and heavy oil turns into light oil for some reason. But it looks like no. For some reason, this is much better than this. If you have like the oil components there and light oil cracking to petroleum gas, like why would you even turn this stuff into this stuff? If you can just choose the oil refinery here and do it on the spot over there. I mean, I don't know why. Then you have like solid fuel recipes and stuff like that. 12 and 12 megajoule again. Vehicle acceleration is the same. Just the amount that you use is a bit different. So light stuff is 10, then this one is 20. And then, of course, you have your petroleum, which is a slightly different recipe there. But yeah, So the most components that we need in order to craft stuff are 5 different components. In order to make that work, I would say we need, yeah, how would we do this? You need to connect 5 of them together, so let's just connect them right next to them so we know exactly what is connected to what. So this one is connected to this one, or the other way around, doesn't matter. So this one is this one. And they always come from the outer sides towards the inner sides or something like that. Or actually we could do something different. We could go with like a pyramid shape, something like that. So this one goes into this one. So this is a 2 input thing. Then we have like a 3 input thing. And then we have... Sadly, you don't have diagonal inserters. That's not working. But yeah, you can make something like... wait a minute. Yeah, you can make something like this happen. Right? Wait a minute. If we... Let's also adjust for... Yeah, look at this. This is 3 units. A 3 by 3 building. In this case, you have this one up here. And you just move it once down, basically. And then you just align them somewhat like that. Wait a minute, something like this and like that. So that would basically be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a 6 input building, and then the whole thing would come out over here. So this one would come down from this location. Then we have like this one coming from over here, from over here, from over here. Actually, look at this. It looks amazing, doesn't it? Doesn't it look cool? It's symmetric and I love that. Sweet. This is basically how we do this. And instead of these belts, you can just take the inserters and have them run like that. Is there an override button? So you can immediately do that? No, that's not working. You have to like right click, left click, right click, left click. Let's just... No. The electricity thing is still showing, sadly. The belt is actually better in order to show this. Just saying. Alright, see that? As you see, you don't see anything. So stuff comes from all sorts around here, gets placed into this assembly machine, and from here goes in here, right? And we only use the resulting product. And this resulting product is then used in order to drive like other of those machines. This is how you play this game now. It's not about belt management. It's about assembly machines. This is it. We figured it out. Now that we figured it out, we can actually try to rebuild all of this so that we are not moving all of the raw resources around in a maze pattern like that, and just build assembly machines left and right. That's how we do this. And because assembly machines are never filled to the brim with items, right? That means everything gets like funneled through a little bit. And hopefully every assembly machine works at all times. And if not, then yeah, maybe we need some kind of buffer in between, or maybe scale the whole thing up so that we balance it. Meaning that some resource that is needed very often needs to be crafted an awful lot, of course. Maybe not by 1, but by actually 2 of those crafting components. So maybe instead of... okay, let's make... Like this one is gears, right? And this one could be like, I don't know, some steel rods, right? Don't know what kind of thing will come out of here. But yeah, you have like some rods, some gears. And instead of being like a different item in this one, we can use like more gears, right? So this is a way to balance the thing without using different types of assembly machinery. Like there's a normal assembly machine, and this one is level 2 already, so it's a little bit faster. So if the power is always the same, we balance it by number. The other way would be to use just slower assembly machines. So but in this case it doesn't really matter, right? Because this one right here will just fill with items regardless. Anyway, now we know how this is done, which is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Okay, wait a minute. Ah, every time you craft, the items are taken away, it seems. Yes, the items are taken away and placed into the queue. And then they disappear. Pretty neat, pretty neat, pretty neat. So you don't lose them tick by tick, but you lose them for the in the queue, and once you get rid of the queue, you get the items back. Oh, this is good. This is basically how you could store item. Well, you could store them, but only if you kind of stop crafting for a moment, right? So this could be some kind of invisible buffer. You put them in the queue. Can you disassemble stuff? I don't think so. Nah, probably not. Whatever. Now that we know how to build that, well, we don't know it. We just have a nice idea because I still haven't built one of those mazes yet. Anyway. So yeah, in this case, this stuff right here is of course filled with raw resources at all times. And these are the only items that are supposed to go on the belts, right? Raw resources. Copper, coal, iron ore. Not the plates though. Iron ore. And then, depending on what we need, we just fill the rest with it. Actually pretty interesting. Or at least, okay, maybe we can use the plates though. Because if we use the plates, then yeah, that would mean that they can be stored and utilized somewhat. Okay, maybe we can use plates as some kind of raw resources, but definitely not gears. Definitely not gears though. Okay, now that we know. I'm still so pissed that... Oh, yes, there was an iron. There was an iron thingy getting placed in there. So the steel is congested now. That's perfect. And slowly but surely, the furnaces will get filled up to the brim. And at one point, they will stop burning any more iron. And once that's happening, then everything's fine. The other way would be to... make the furnaces even better. But look at that. They don't even reach the bottom here. Which means we are going to make all the steel that we need at the moment, which is okay. Wait a minute. This one is not getting powered by anything. That's not good. Yeah, that's actually not good. Wait a minute. We have to get a bend down here like that and like that. There we go. Much better. Okay. This could be actually the difference right now. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Right. The next parts, as I said, are definitely the oil refinery and stuff. I could try to refine the oil at the oil station. But I think it would be better to have all of the items from our main base available in there, right? Or I could have a train station, place them in a in-between location. So not down here, also not up here. Maybe we meet in the center so it's an equal distance away all the time. That might be a good idea. That could definitely be a good idea. But still, why is there no... nothing being produced here? What's going on? What is going on? This one needs steel. There's no... Yeah, this one needs iron, actually. Iron is coming from over here. Yeah, there's definitely... There's not a... What's going on? It tries to grab it, but it can't for some reason. That's weird. It can't grab it because there's not enough to grab. Or maybe it's not fast enough. Who knows? Very interesting. There's still not enough steel that passes through here. I need to make more steel in here. And that one is going slowly down, slowly. There we go. Now it stops. And it ticks down twice and so on. Okay, how much longer until this thing is filled? What if I do something like that? There we go. Now we just helped it out a little bit. But this is actually a little bit of a problem, right? Because that means that one item that's necessary for production won't be produced in high enough amounts anymore. That one is stopping right now. That's perfect. That one is not moving anymore. Okay, why is it still going? What's going on? That one is at 11. That one is also at 11, but that one is not moving anymore. So that one shouldn't move at all, but sometimes it does, right? What's going on there? See that? Sometimes it just moves forward once. And again. And again. Where are the items going? Something is happening here. Okay, this one is moving. Wait a minute. This one is moving. It's moving. Wait a minute. Okay, so this one places it all the way over here. This one is going all the way over there. And this one is going all the way over here. And this one is actually going to fill. Okay, so this is where all of the iron is going into. Then... Okay, and once this one is filled up, then there will be no iron drop anymore. And all of the iron will be placed in here. And... What about... Also, how many of them can you place in here? Does it stop there at one point? Maybe I should move them a little to the side. That one is sadly filled. Okay, what about my military components? I mean, there has to be one of them coming up any moment now, right? That one is empty. That one is empty. That one needs guns. That one needs also guns. So it stops over here because it needs firearms. This one needs iron. So once it gets enough... There we go. Now there's some iron coming. Now it's working. Oh, finally. Finally. You don't need that many belts. Actually, you need no belts for the in-betweeny parts. Oh, if you know the saw formation. Wait a minute. Can we actually scale it? That's a good question. Because this could be some dendrite kind of thing. That's just meaning that we have a center location, right? And then we have the branches. Like this one, and then we have like, was it this one, and this one, and this one. These could be the branches. We could also maybe have another one over here, but I'm just looking for a way to have all of them connected in the same way. So this one goes out, and then it is working like one separate input. No, this is not working. I need to make it so that all of them are scalable, so that the pattern is always the same. So let's say this one right here, it can repeat to the right. It can also repeat upwards, right? It's always the same pattern. But if I have this thing in the center and like stuff around it, right? Then if I place something over here, actually, this is a center, this is a center, that could be a center. I need to make it in a hexagonal fashion, I would say. So a maximum of 6, or maybe 5. Yeah. Or maybe what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use a... No, I need 5. Was it 4 or 5 things? It was 5, I think. Well, 4 items. Yeah, and then there was one very weird one with 5 inputs. So I need to make sure that I have a pattern that can fit 5 inputs. So this one right here, like this one, goes like like that, right? It's always going down slightly, like that. So we can let it go downwards like that, but also from right to left if necessary. Wait a minute. No, this is not quite it. We have to make it like this. Okay. So this one goes down, goes also sideways. And then it goes down, sideways, down, sideways. Yeah, so there's always one space in between, so that we can place stuff in there. And this is basically what our crystal would look like, our assembly machine crystal. It repeats in all different directions. And, funnily enough, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 input. Ha! We got it. Okay, so this is our setup that we are going to scale. And the only thing we need to do is make sure that we get a path through here that will work. Maybe we can even have like an empty spot like that. If there's no reason for it. Maybe even a storage compartment in the center. So we have some buffer stuff. So that, let's say, this one here produces something and this one here produces something. Both of them the same. And then it ends up in here. And from here, we are going to spread it out again. The thing is, we cannot fork it apart. Or can we? Okay, so that would be an inserter that inserts it into a... Actually, no, we need to make it a little different. Wait a minute. So... There would be an inserter over here. This would be where the chest would be. Yeah, inserter, chest, chest. And then from here, it will actually be placed on... No, wait a minute. We take this one away. We make this larger. Move this chest a little to the left. And then we have an inserter here, an inserter there. And then from this thingy, we can move it upwards, right? And if those two buildings use the same resource or a similar resource whatsoever, we could just... Bollocks, it's not working. Okay, wait. Again, let's just move this once further down. Okay. It's always about the right pattern for it. There we go. So, now we have that. So you don't go with a eccentric one. You move it once to the left and once downwards. But this is still the same thing. It's basically grabbing the center point and moving it to the left. And then the belts adjust in order to fit the remaining space there. So this is where the belt is going on. This one is doing that thing. And actually, like, that one goes like that. And that one goes like this. And then you have yourself a store component in here. Okay, that's actually quite ingenious. The other way would be... this is far too complicated if you think about it. You can just do something that's much simpler. much simpler. So stupid. So stupid. Why didn't I think of that? A U-turn. Forget about the stuff in between. We just store it in the U-turn. Great. Unbelievable. Unbloody believable. So, this is basically your storage in between. Nice. Can we... Nah, sadly. Too bad we can't take away all of the items immediately. That's... Anyway. Now that we know the pattern that we are going to scale, we can build ourselves maybe another of those bases somewhere else also. We just have to figure out where. Like there's a nice 4 million part. There's another 4 million part. There's like 7. This is 3.8 million. What I'm actually looking for is like a good coal patch, good copper patch, maybe even a little bit of iron. But it looks as if I have to search for this myself. The other way would be to just have more radar stations going on. Actually, yeah, why not? Let's just get more radar stations going. There we go. put them all on there, like... Really? Okay, let's place that over here. Place that one right there. Done. Great. So, time to save. Nice. Now we know the scaling. Now we know what we do or shouldn't do. We shouldn't do stuff like that. I mean, it looks nice. It kind of feels nice, right? It looks more organic. It's more fiddly. And I really like the whole belts and items moving, and it just looks nice, right? There's stuff that happens, and then like, you actually see something going on, right? If there's just grabbers grabbing from one building and putting it into another building, it's just basically a solid, right? Like a crystal. Exactly what we are going to make. We make it crystalline, we make it easy, we make it scalable, and that is the magic behind it. If you think about it, it turns more and more into some kind of CPU, or actually silicon chip. Like, this is wiring, normal wiring, with like some copper wire that conducts electricity for logic, right? But we shrink the whole thing down further and further and further until there's only the necessary junctions left, like these, and some grabbers or something like that. And the whole thing gets like more complicated, so that you need to know where to dode your your silicon in order to get some more positive and some more negative stuff in here. In this case, we need to know the flow of all of those items. But this is some kind of analogy for that, right? Oh, this is not good. Oh, this is not good. Where's my military? It still did not continue. What's going on? It does not... Wait, what? This one is going up. This one is holding it. This one is... placing iron in here for some reason. Why? Oh. Wait. No, this one places it in here already. Why is there iron on this one? That makes no sense. Okay, this one grabs it out of here. It needs copper. No, the copper's coming from the right. And this thing is placing it in here. There was a grabber which didn't even do anything. I totally forgot about that. Anyway, sometimes it makes things happen over here. The iron manages to get here at one point. And this stuff gets... Oh, this one gets accumulated. That's actually not good. I don't want to waste too many resources in here. Nah, okay, it will be filled. Too bad about the grabbers though. Too bad. Okay, now we have like tons of green stuff in here. A little bit of mix between green and red. This stuff is filled to the brim. Also filled to the brim. And let's hope that the grabbers have a little bit of space left. And look at this. They always place on the far side, even if it's filled, right? Which is really interesting. Or maybe they decided to go for the far side already, but they don't find a space. But if they lose the item, then they're probably going to place it on the inner side. I don't know. Maybe this is what the where the congestion happens. So, question: where's the military stuff? Like, it's supposed to come up here on this line over here, but somehow I believe that there's some issues. Oh no! Where? Okay, why is it not working? This one here is supposed to take in both of these items. Now I know why. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's too full of things, that's why. Okay. That can happen. That can happen. That can happen. Let's take all of those. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. That's not... Huh. I did not think of that. Now it's working. It's working, but not in a nice enough fashion. I think what I have to do here is I have to make sure to place these thingies down there. Let's get rid of this thing for now. Let's place this thing down like so. Get rid of this for now. And this one as well. And this one is walls, right? And grenades. So they both of them accumulate in 2 different sections, actually. What's going on? Ah, wait. I need to place the walls somewhere. Wait a minute. Where are the walls? Wasn't there a wall maker somewhere? I don't know. Nah, let's just place them somewhere. Store them. Bam. Walls. So, these things are actually supposed to be a wee bit different. There we go. Now, grenades from the left, walls from the right. And these thingies from the bottom. Actually, we don't need this stuff. We only need like another grabber in here that mixes everything together. And of course, we need the normal power connection. So, now everything should work. The fast inserter. Yeah, this is the reason why I had the fast inserter, so that it gets rid of this congested stuff. But in this case, it would be better, right, if it doesn't go to the buffer zone in here, but actually directly into an assembly machine. This is where the problem lies, right? We made it too complex. We just made it too complex. In this case, what I can try to do is like go directly into the assembly machine, skip that part. But the thing is, I like to pick up some items sometimes by hand. If I wanted to. That's definitely not what I want. Definitely not. Okay, what I need to do in order to make sure... Too bad you cannot have placeholders in here, right? So that you say like, okay, one of them will be grenades, the other one will be the piercing rounds, and one of them, at least one of them, will be the walls, and the rest we don't care. Maybe there is some kind of like more intelligent chest or something like that. Who knows? But there's definitely a way to use logic in order to like activate and deactivate grabbers or something like that. But building all of these components might be a wee bit iffy. Finally. Okay. So this stuff is accumulating, which is not good. Yeah, that's definitely not good. In this case, what I have to do is like move this upwards a little bit. Or wait a minute. This one goes sideways, and then I need a filter inserter like that. That filters for military components. Where is it? Like that one. And then I can move this one down, and down. And then what I can do is like take all of those and place them in here. It's not perfect, but it gets the job done at least. And from here, they're getting handled all the way through here, and the research will continue, finally. Whew. Okay, let's just have a quick look at this this chest. Like, what I want to know... Yeah, it just used up all of the rounds, right? Because there were no new rounds coming up. So it used up this part here. But I think there's actually a little balance happening here. Or is it? Actually, no. Let's not go for balance. Let's just place this thing right on top of that. And make it go faster. Hope that it works. I mean, there's a ton of steel getting produced in here. So that should work. There's also a lot of steel accumulating, which is also pretty neat. And we got ourselves the next research thingy. Perfect. Ah, thank goodness. Wait a minute. How does the follower robot thing work? So this is that. There. It needs piercing rounds. Crafting time 8. Total raw is that. Range, throwing speed 4 seconds. What does it do? Defender capsules. Creates 1 defender. Robot lifetime 45 seconds. Range so and so much. Shooting speed so and so much. I think I have to like hold. Let's just make one. See what happens. And then we can place it in here if I don't need it. So, let's just give it a few seconds. Right. Wait a minute. Yeah, I made this already. Just have to find that. There. Okay. So I can place it anywhere right now. Let's save before we use it, just in case. So, can I like... This is ammunition. This is weapons. Aha. So you go by quick select, basically. And you just throw that with a right click like that. And then you throw it and then it stays there. And what happens if it uses up all of its time? Can I pick this up again? No. I can't right click the whole thing. It just... At least it follows me. That's actually quite cool. It's really cool. But what happens if it goes away? Can I throw this again? That would be sweet. So, the whole thing can be used indefinitely. It just kind of depends on its health. Once it's killed, it's gone. But if the time runs out, I can use it again. Let's hope so. Let's just wait. What happens if the timer runs out? Does it fall down or do I pick this up? Does it come back now? No. It falls down. That is not what I wanted. Sad. Okay. So defender capsules, sadly. Let's just let it lie there as a little reminder. Okay, what other kind of robots do we have? Robots. There are personal robots inserted into armor to allow construction robots to work from your inventory. Okay, construction robots. Worker robot speed 1. Increase the flying speed of logistics and construction robots. Personal robot MK2. Inserted into armor to allow many construction robots to work from your inventory. And what about this one? Increase the number of combat robots that can follow you at the same time. Increase the number of Then construction robots. There we go. Construction robots can repair and build friendly entities. You can also order the robots to build new structures by placing a ghost there. Repair and build friendly entities. But don't I usually build stuff automatically myself? But how does that work? We got a passive provider chest, which makes its content available to the logistic network. No idea what that means. A storage chest, a long-term storage for logistic network. Then we have a roboport, connects with other roboports to create the construction and logistics network used by construction and logistics robots. Okay, in this case, it's a way to cheat the system and not use belts. So what you do is you place them somewhere in between. Maybe I can use them as fillers in my little crafting crystal that I'm going to create. Logistic robot can deliver items to the character or take unwanted items away. How does that work? Character logistics request and logistics robot recipe. Transports items between logistic chests. Character logistics stash slot plus 30. Then we got some cargo size, sure. And then we got robotics. Bodies of flying robots need to be specialized to do either logistic or construction tasks. And flying robot frame. Yeah, now it gets more and more complicated. So once this stuff is actually... Oh, and I have to research all of that. Sweet. Sweet. But I think I'm going to go for personal robot. Wait, this is an upgrade? Yeah, this is just an upgrade. This is the thing itself. So there are logistics robots and then there are construction robots. But this is more building where those things are coming out of, and this is more like a backpack, right? Yeah, that you can strap onto. It's basically the building on your back. This is what this little icon means. It's always a personal thing. Okay, the more we know. The more we know. Right, I still don't quite know what I'm gonna go for next though. I want to go further and further and further along the research tree to get down here somehow. And I want to get electric furnaces. I don't want to move the coal around all the time. The other way would be to get some, yeah, advanced oil refinery. That might be really good. Once that's done, actually, what does it need? No. Oh, totally forgot about that. Shit. It's not ready yet. Okay, so that means I can upgrade either the military stuff or some other stuff. But what else? I could use... I did say that I really hated the enemies, right? We're going for our favorite. The flamethrower. Right, and this one will greet us in the next episode. Until then, like and subscribe, of course. Ta-ta!